Hello, my name is Matt Kraft, and I am an assistant principal at Stillwater Area High School. And we serve students and families in the Stillwater Area District 834 community. And I've been at Stillwater High School for 6 years. I've also been at a high school in South Washington County, and I was there for 7 years. And so I've had an opportunity to know Youth Service Bureau and know the great work that they do in our community. When I think of Youth Service Bureau and I think of the opportunity to partner, I think of really what their mission statement is, and that is really helping youth and families learn the skills that they need to be more successful at home and certainly at school and throughout the community. When I think of how a school and educators, how that interplays with students and families in our community, it's sometimes daunting to think that we do not have all of the resources that we need to fully engage in raising a child in our communities. That's just the stark fact. We do not have all of the mental health services that others can provide. We don't have all of the counseling services that others can provide. And so we just, we have to rely on a great organization like Youth Service Bureau to partner with us. I have used Youth Service Bureau in the past, especially with students that are they're struggling. They've made bad choices. If you're familiar with the iceberg theory, we're seeing what's happening on top of the surface. And the idea is, how do we help the student and the family get to looking at what's happening below the surface? And that's why I refer students to Youth Service Bureau. I can remember specifically one student who was struggling with use of electronic cigarettes, and we knew that just throwing the book at this student and using consequences, that was not going to be the best outcome. And so referring that student to Youth Service Bureau's programming around use of tobacco and vaping was the right answer for her. And she was able to then have some really good conversations with her parents. And it was an education process, and it was not just a consequence in punitive measures. And so again, I really appreciate the opportunity to partner with Youth Service Bureau in our community to help support students and families.